Bram Stoker published Dracula at the age of 50 and became a classic that still inspires stories today. If he had stopped and asked himself whether he was too old to start something new, we wouldn't have Twilight or True Blood or a dozen other tales that reimagined his world. It's a reminder that creativity doesn't have an expiration date. Hello, fiction babes and storytellers. Welcome to Habits of a Writer, the podcast where we talk about the good habits that lead to a finished manuscript. I'm your host, Portia. I myself have written several novels, self-published one so far, and ready to hit publish on the next one. I think we all had a vision of what life would look like at 50. And now that we're here, it's not what we imagined, is it? I always thought I'd be a professional writer by now, but my path took a lot of zigzags. None of it looked like writing, but looking back, I realized those detours gave me the life experience I needed before I could write my first word. Sometimes the delay is preparation in disguise. That's the difference between setting goals in our 20s and 30s and setting them now. We bring our lived experiences with us. We've had heartbreaks, career pivots, lessons learned, and wins that didn't look like wins at the time. Those are the stories that shape us and that make our writing real. We often ask, if I had it to do all over again, would I do it the same way? But maybe the better question is, what have I learned from the way I did it? Doing it again won't always guarantee courage. Growth does. Just like the heroines in our favorite stories, we have to walk through the fire to reach the other side. If we skip the struggle, we miss the transformation. When I was writing Go Get the Priestess, I could have made things easier for my main character. I could have given her a family that loved her unconditionally. But that's not life. And it's not growth. Without the tension, there's no story. So how do you define yourself now? Are you adventurous, ready to take on new challenges? Or more cautious, needing to plan first? Either way, the goal is the same. Move forward. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow. The gray hair doesn't mean you're supposed to have all the answers. It means you've earned the right to try again, differently this time. I remember the first time I read one of my poems on stage. I missed an entire stanza, but I smiled and kept going. The audience had no idea. I did it badly, but I did it. That's the courage we had as kids when we were running through the woods, unbothered and laughing. Maybe it's time to be that brave again. And as you step out, remember this. God's timing is never off. What's meant for you doesn't expire. It might take longer than you thought, but it always arrives right on time. You are not too old to chase the dream. You don't have to reinvent yourself. You just have to evolve into the version of you who does the thing. You already have the wisdom. Now comes the courage. So this week, ask yourself, what dream still lives in you? What story? What business? What calling have you been putting off because you thought your time had passed? It hasn't. The story's still unfolding, and you're still the main character. Hey, if you're new here and looking for tips on building a writing routine, encouragement to finally publish your manuscript, and real talk about all things writing, I'm so glad we found each other. I'll be here every Tuesday with a brand new episode, so make sure you hit the follow or subscribe button so you don't miss it. And if today's episode encouraged you, share it with another writer friend. You never know who might need it. Until next time, happy writing, my friends. Again, my name is Portia, and this is Habits of a Writer.